having a little darkness. And I'm going live right now. I'm on my YouTube channel, YouTube Big League 2421. Come check me out. I'm about to answer some questions and go in on some stuff. So, yeah, I'm on. All right. Okay. First, let me put something in my cup. I mean, anybody knows me, I can't go live with an empty cup. So, yeah. Oh, snaps. One of my bottles on me, glitter on me. So, here we go. Yes, this will be a Hennessy moment for sure. So tonight I got it's my first time going live, y'all. So this should be fun. It should be interesting. It should be me doing me. So anyway, I got topics, mad topic today to go in on. That was given to me by some of my followers on my other pages and all my other stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna start with this first topic. I wasn't gonna listen. I'm gonna bounce around, but I'm gonna go with my first topic. The first topic is, why are successful men attracted to ratchet women? This is given to me by a friend, and I think this is really when she gave it to me, it was very interesting and very. It's funny because she was like, Marcus, you would know because you're successful. I don't think I'm successful yet. I'm not broke though, but I'm not successful. So with that being said, I hope everybody can hear me. I'm really working on this mic thing. I turned it off. First time doing live. Let's see how this runs. Hello? Okay. So, with that being said, I don't think it's that successful men are attracted to ratchet women. I think just men are attracted to women, period. Like it's just so happens that the ratchet sometimes, catch our attention a little bit faster. And my theory behind why successful men are able to be attracted to ratchet women is not that we're attracted to them, they come to us. Let's put it like that. They come our way. Why? Because they're more available to come our way than people who aren't ratchet. Like ratchet women have success radar. Like they know who got money. Like, oh, he got money. So automatically they don't come your way. Now, a lot of successful dudes, I'm not saying all, but a lot of successful dudes are successful because they were probably nerds before or didn't get attention before. So they focused everything they had on their money, their career, and all that. That's what they did. That's it. So, with that being said, they attract ratchet women, and it's not us. The money attracts the ratchet women. Ratchet women are attracted to money. So they're going to come to where the money's at. So because I'm successful, you come. Women who are not ratchet does not get the attention like that because y'all don't come to us. Like y'all have money. So you're not attracted to money. You guys don't run like, oh, he got money, so you're running over there. No, because you don't need us for our money. The ratchet women, they coming. So it's not that we're attracted to them. They just be in our face, like they be right there. And not mine. I'm not there yet. I don't have ratchet women money yet. I have he got a job. type man. Like I don't have the ratchet. And given I don't even like. I'm gonna keep it 110. I do not like ratchet bitches, women, bitches, whatever. I don't like them. Like I am so like low key bougie in a way. Like the ghetto ness, loud, crazy. I'm not with that. Like I'm such a low key individual. I don't need all that extra shit. Like I don't do all that. So if you with the extras, like I'm real cool off you. Like I'll be really good. Like nah, I ain't my that's not my stilo, y'all. Like let them do them. Like I'm good off that. So am I? So why do they? I don't know. I mean, men like women. And given now the ratchet girls they do bring stuff to the table. They offer things that maybe somebody who's not ratchet don't offer sometimes. They don't offer. I mean, the ratchet chick they might bring some ratchet behavior, and some people like ratchet behavior. I'm more like I like people who are. I learned in my life now, like as I've gotten older, and now I've been through shits on top of shits. I like people who don't need me but want me. Like I'm cool off the ratchet. I don't need the ratchet ghetto behavior. I'm real low key, real calm. So I normally try to want to be with and deal with people that's in that realm, like real low key and calm. Because I don't need to be in the public. I don't need to be in the streets. I don't need to be doing all that. Like I've lived that life before. Like that's not really my stilo. So I'm real cool with just being in a relaxed environment. I don't need to go out in nobody club. Like I don't gotta do all that no more. I'm not looking for the turn up. Like that's not me. Um, I I'll tell people a perfect night for me, a perfect date is dinner, like a home cooked meal. It ain't even gotta be Netflix. It could be Amazon Prime. It could be old school DVD. Like I don't really, I don't need all that. Like I'm not here. I always tell people like I don't give a fuck about what the Joneses do. I want the Joneses to give a fuck about what I do. And if that's just me sitting around doing nothing, that's all I give a fuck about. So yeah, the ratchetness, street, all that hood shit, I'm good off that. I've lived that life. Wasn't all that fun. Um, I'm getting older. Like I don't need to be trying to run away from nothing no more. I don't need to be doing no extra shit. Like I'd be like, I'm tired. Like I don't even like I don't want to do half shit. I'm tired. Like I work. I'm a parent. Like I'm a dad. Like I'm on parent mode. Like yeah. So ratchetness don't really help my parent mode lifestyle. So I'm good off that part. But like I said, I'm not successful though. So I don't have ratchets come my way. I don't get that kind of situations. Um. So that was the next one. That's one off the list. I was like, number one question that came my way. And she was like, Marcus, you'd be perfect to answer this question. I was like, why? I'm not successful. I'm just not broke. I'm like, I'm in a good place. I'm in my lane. Like I tell people, like, I'm not, I'm in the lane. Like I'm in that middle lane. Like I'm not broke, but I'm not poor. I'm not rich, but I'm like in the middle. Like I'm good. Uh, so then we went into another one. And this is another part. She says, "Why is a woman considered a hoe if she loves sex?" That's only to insecure men. I don't give a if you love sex like I love sex, we're good to go. Like we don't. It's no. You're not a hoe. You're a friend to me. Like that's love. Like you, if you don't, because we don't love sex. Like what are we doing? What are we talking about? Like I want you to love sex. Like I don't look at like a hoish behavior. Like that's crazy to say, oh, she a hoe. Oh, that's hoish. That's unladylike. What's unladylike about loving sex? Like it is it's something I said in my video before. Like Sex is so taboo that we think it's wrong, but it's not. Like that's the craziest and first idea ever. And it's really just in America. Like America makes it look so bad. Like we're so taboo and so we're so hid behind it. Like literally in different countries, they have the news is naked, like naked news. I tell people sometimes I live in the wrong country, but I don't like the shit that go on in other countries either. So I'm cool. But that's not whole behavior. I mean, whole behavior is, and I'm gonna tell I used to tell people all the time, you're only a hoe if everybody know. If nobody know your business, can't nobody call you a hoe. You only a hoe if everybody know. If nobody knows, how you a hoe? I mean, that's a label. I feel like men and jealous women give that give that title to people. Like a chick gonna do it like, oh, that bitch is a hoe because she fucking about you just jealous because you didn't fuck like you probably didn't get the dude that she want, so now she a hoe. You know, hey, that's a personal problem. And a dude will call a girl a hoe because dudes is ignorant. I don't know any other way. We're ignorant. We're at some point at a time, a lot of men were just they're really just about the numbers and notches and the competitive nature of it. You call a girl a hoe and you get mad at her, like that's none of I was raised different. My dad always taught me like growing up, my dad and my mom taught me like who you with is who you with. That's not everybody's business. We get so caught up telling our business to everybody about what we doing, all that. So then you start getting these whole labels and all that. So it starts throwing stuff off. I'm not with that. Like I think if you love sex, you love sex. Like it's fucking magical. I mean, we wouldn't be here without sex. I mean, if you look at you want to go back in time and really do some research, Ramsey had like 900 some kids, like 96 wives. It was like some weird number. Like, dude had kids for days. So I tell you, sex was cool. Like, they ain't that whole behavior. They fucking, like, that's what it was about. They just change in time and how people want to put it on you, make you feel about it. Like, yo, but you talk to me, you like sex, love it, live in it. It's one of the best freaking exercises, one of the most beautiful art forms, and it's a $1 billion industry. Sex sells. Enjoy that shit. Live it up. Uh and then okay, the next part to that was could you tell your mate if they're not pleasing you in bed? That's tricky. That right there is a how the because everybody can't take truth in those manners. Like some people want to know, some people want to learn. Like, yo, they want to hear you say, like, babe, I don't like that. Like, do it like this, do it like that. Some people want to hear that. I'm the person that want to hear that. If you say, babe, I don't like the way you licking. Okay, cool. Like, take your time. Okay, let me slow down. Like, my bad, I was doing it different. Because you learn every partner is different. So what you did with this person might not be good for this person, might not work for this person. It always changes. So I'm the kind of person I want to hear. Like, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, I want to know. Like, I want to in that realm, especially being who I am. How can I talk about and write about and do what I do if I don't want to hear you tell me I suck? Should I want to hear that? If a girl say you suck, I'd be like, all right, how do we fix this? What did I do wrong? Like, I want to know, how do you like it? Okay. Oh, so you don't like, so you more kissing and cuddling. You want that, right? All right, okay. What? You want me to grab? All right, cool. No, you're not putting that. No, okay, cool. So I'm the person who wants to know, but some dudes don't. I mean, I got stories. I got homies. Like the homie Tall, like when I was younger in college, like me and Tall was always together. And I wasn't getting none. I wasn't getting shit. Like I had no play, no game in this market. My boy Tall was killing it though. He was my height, light skin. I'm dark skin. Everybody was scared of me, but they wasn't scared of him. And but Tall was knocking him. He was knocking him as it was coming. Boom, 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 boom. So anyway, so what was I saying? Damn, I gotta work on this ADHD. Well, okay. Tall wasn't the kind of person that wanted you to say anything to him. Like he was very stubborn. Uh he was very stubborn in his ways. Like so he didn't really tell like he didn't want to hear nothing. Like he was like he's stuck in his way. He's gonna do what he wanna do. Like you it wasn't no telling him, yo, I don't like that. I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck, I'll give it to you. How I'm gonna give it to you. That's it. And I used to, it is crazy because I I hung around him and but I also knew the girls. Like me and the girls become I was like his like because I was younger than him. So I'm like this young 17, 18-year-old dude walking with this, dude that was like almost 30 some years old. So I'm hanging out with him and he's always telling the story. I'm sitting with these girls and they be talking and they'll be complaining about him to me. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's playing to me for. Like, what I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna tell him, grown ass man. Like, I can't tell him, hey, yo, Al. She said, man, she tired of you just sticking her like that. She wants you to bend her over or something. She tired of you just being on top, bro. Like, I don't know what you want to tell me. I'm like, what do you want me to tell him? But I learned to him, he was the first person I realized that you can't tell him how to change. Like, he was one of the people I realized, like, oh, he's not a change. Like, you can't tell him anything like that. And as time go by, I meet more people like, oh wow, so a lot of dudes is like this. Like my best friend James is like that for a long time. And so I pulled him to the side, I was like, bro, because he was like, yo, I got mine in 15 minutes. She didn't get hers. That's a personal problem, Mark. I was like, nah, man. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's not right. Like, if she didn't get hers, like, you need to at least give some kind of care into this, bro. He was like, for what? That's her taking all damn day to come. I was ready to go. I remember one of the things I told him, I said, bro, if you can do it, anything you do yourself in 5 minutes is not that important. He said, what do you mean? I was like, dude, you can yank one off in 5 minutes, busting nothing about your day, right? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, it ain't that important then. Not saying that your nuts not important, but in the act of is a team effort in that. So after we did that conversation, he started understanding like, oh, he started seeing different reactions and started seeing, things was happening a little bit different once he put different kind of care into it. And that, that was he's like one of the first people I sit down. I didn't really sit down with him. I was in the backseat of his car while we were driving somewhere, and him and his girl was having a full on argument about um just that. Like that was it was a sex conversation it was having. So I'm sitting in the back and he's going in, he's talking shit, she's talking shit. And that was the first time I had a real sex intervention conversation. And I didn't teach him right. I mean, I taught him, but not right. Like, I didn't give him all the right tools and bells and whistles the right way or something. So he didn't know how to turn off a game because I put it in his mind. I taught him this how to stuff. I gave my philosophies. I broke some stuff down to him, and he was like, "Cool." He went in. He started becoming a beast. And I was like, oh, I created a monster. He became a beast. But then his partner, she didn't become a beast with him. So now they started having problems. And then you factor in the stuff that was going on between them, period. It just caused a whole problem relationship. Now time goes by, they end up breaking up, having the whole situation, going about their own business. He was already in beast mode somewhere else. Now I told him I did. I said, James, you give him, you give him that work, put the work in, you know, flex your muscle. But I was only for like the person that you seriously want to be with. Like you really want to be with this person. No, he does it to everybody. And I was like, James, and we learned you cannot do that. Ladies, y'all, I'm dropping a jewel right now. A real man who really cares about how you go about your stuff, and really care about pleasing you. We have like he knows levels of how to like I tell people some people you can't give A+. Like if he cares about pleasing you, he'll give you that A+. Like you always get A+. But everybody don't deserve like A+. Like you have to gauge the woman. You gotta understand, like she's not gonna be able to take A+ business here. He don't know this. Like he doesn't, he's learning. And he didn't keep coming back to the class. He didn't keep coming back for the lessons. He just took the one lesson and then ran with it. So him and the girl breaks up, and then he's dealing with this chick, and she was trying to holler at me. I said, nah, I got somebody. But my boy, you just want somebody to knock you down. My boy, he just about slanging it right now. He enjoying life. He's living his best life, slanging it right now. And she was like, but he's not my type. I was like, you don't really want somebody, you don't want to be with him. You just want you just want that work. Mind, this is college days. College days. If you've been in college and lived a college life, stupidity happens there. Early 20s, 19, something around there, around that categories. So I'm like, yo, do you? So man, when they literally talked. This is the most asinine fucking situation ever. They talked on the phone that night. They met up at the play hotel across the street from the school, and then smashed out. Smashed out. No, and I'm thinking like, okay, yo, whatever. I'm like, y'all didn't even really get to know each other, really. Like, but I'm different. I'm personal. I need to know who you is. I need a full. I didn't ain't no. I talk to you on the phone. We meet up tomorrow, and I'm not gonna do that. Like, I talk. I gotta know who I'm dealing with. I gotta know who I'm about to climb in the bed with. Like, it's none of this. I'm just gonna go fuck it. I ain't fuck it. And no, who are you? Where you from? Who's your friends? Like, what do you do? You know, something wrong, something might happen, and I'm stuck with this person. I didn't know who this person is. So he doesn't. He goes in and gives A+. I was like, are you serious? Why would you do this, James? He literally, they called me. It was the nastiest. I'm a good friend. I'm a very good friend. Calls me. No, she called me first. Um, Thank you, Marcus. I was like, for what? You're welcome. What I do? It was everything. Like we soaked the bed. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, joke. I'm thinking it's like a joke, like, oh, whatever, okay, whatever. No, he calls me back like a little bit later, bro. Like it was like no part of the bed dry. I was like, wait a minute, what did I tell you? He was like, what do you mean? What you tell me? I was like, damn, I didn't tell you. Oh, this is gonna go bad. So James, let's talk. He was like, "What's up?" I was like, "Did you do A+ or did you give her B? What did you give her? Did you give her I love you type dick, or did you give her like, you know, I ain't get nut off type dick?" He was like, "Uh, is there a difference?" Oh yes, yes, it is. Oh my gosh. So yeah, they got into a whole relationship. Whole relationship. I guess in that phone call, she talked about what she was missing in life. He said what he was missing in life, and they were in a whole relationship for a couple of years. Very unprofessional relationship, non-moving, non-beneficial relationship at all. All right, next topic. Next topic. I got stories for days. I go on about my friends all day, my friends, family. Yeah, me, whatever. I could do this all day. Mad crazy stories going on in my world. So let me see. I did that one. We're gonna check that box. We're gonna check this box. We're gonna check that box. Um. Okay, now here comes the real ones. I got some real good ones right now. Those are like my little opener ones. Um, let's go. My best friend Addie. Addie, this is yours. So I'm gonna throw this one out. I know kind of where she got it from. I know why she's asking this, but we're gonna just go with it. Her topic is anal. If you watching this, you guys understand who I am. My friends ask me about toys, sex, relationships all the time. I even got a real one here, and that one's a little deep. I don't know how deep I want to go. I'm gonna hit that part. I'm gonna hit that part because it makes a point about who I am. But we're gonna go with this one. She said, "Is it gay if you let your girl tickle your bum hole? The myth behind the male G spot." And he's an ass because she knows how I feel about this. But let's go with it. I'm gonna take it back. I don't know if y'all remember like HBO Real Sex. It was a program that HBO had that came on like late at night. Oh, late night, like on Fridays or Saturday night or something like that back in the day. And it talked about sex and it talked about different facets and understanding sexuality. And one of the topics on there was literally the male G spot. And if you ever watch Real Sex, it was like a documentary type shit. Like this shit was like vulgar. It was no holding back, unfiltered shit. Like I miss they didn't bring that shit back. That shit was that was a good show. I think a lot of people need to watch that kind of shit. So anyway, but in watching they did a whole episode on it, and it was like couples, like literally like a lady doing the workshop, and it was couples sitting in there doing anal play. I was like, "Yo, let me tell you how old it was. I was literally probably when I watched it in when I was in my 20s, it was old then. Like it had been on for a long time. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So me being a person who understands and wants to learn as much as I can, I sit there and watch this shit. And it was straight couples, like given mostly it was like white people. I think I saw like one black couple in there, but he was like a black dude with like a white girl or something like that. It was like something different. And I think it was a black chick with a white guy, stuff like that. I I'm gonna say 102. I'm gonna keep it 110. I couldn't imagine seeing black dudes and a black couple, full on like hood couple, really going there and doing this shit. But they have them. I'm gonna tell you now, they have these fucking classes and fucking workshops. I don't know exactly where to tell you where to go to get them done, but they have them. Um, so anyway, the lady really explained and really went in about it not if you're secure about your sexuality, then this would not be a problem because the male G spot it can only really be reached through your anal cavity. Unfortunately, that's why a lot of men, they don't like talking about it. But when they go get their prostate exam checked, you get your prostate checked in your butthole, up your asshole. Like now, if you got good insurance, they don't do it. You can do a blood test, but back in the day, they it was a two-finger exam and it went through your anal cavity and they touched your prostate. Well, your G spot is for a guy, it's right next to your prostate. So how do you reach that up? That way. Yeah. Mm. It's been stories of people who getting this test done and bust a nut like right there. I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't. Oh, yeah. That's a hard one. Like, I don't even like hard shits. Like, if I be mad when I'm constipated, I be in there frustrated during there. You definitely ain't putting nothing up in there. Like, what are we talking about here? I am scared to get an enema. Like, I'm dead serious on that part. But it is a truth. I mean, it is a fact. I mean, is it gay? To each is his own. I'm not gonna say nobody's gay for doing that. Not gonna say nobody's straight. I personally know women that are pegging guys, and pegging is when a woman puts a strap on and she penetrates a man anally. I'm not with it. I'm not. But it's some dudes that's with it. I mean, I'm not with it. And then it's the simple thought of because you guys know I'm a writer, so my mind's very vivid. So the thought of a chick behind a dude, like, yeah, no, I don't need that visual at all. Please, no, throw it away. So is it gay? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, to each is his own. I'm not here to judge nobody. I'm not here to say like, nah, that's gay. Nah. Me personally, I'm not doing. I think if you it was a conversation we had one day at work, and the guy said, if you ask the girl to lick your ass, that's gay. Now she just start licking it and you down, and it just happened while she's sucking, and it happens, and, but you don't stop her. I ain't mad at you. But if you bend over and say, "Hey, baby, do it," now he said, "Now that's gay." So what? He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I had my asshole licked plenty of times, Marcus, but I didn't ask for it. The shit just happened. I just went with it. Like, all right, cool, let it go. You don't judge me, I don't judge you." I was like, "Yeah, all right, like, cool. That's what we doing. All right, cool." I mean, it's happened. I'm not gonna say it hasn't happened, but I mean, like I say, if it happens, if you're asking for it and you assume the position, then you very suspect as hell. But if it's just something happened in the heat of the moment off some Hennessy and you fucked up and you don't really remember everything that happened the night before, then yeah, it's fine. Next subject. Um, whew, we're gonna go with uh if your partner did not like playing with toys and you do, is that a deal breaker? And this is, everybody makes question geared to me because of what I do and how I get down. Yes, I have a black bag with a bunch of toys. I love them. But if my partner didn't, it wouldn't be a deal breaker. Like, it's not gonna stop me. It's not going to make me feel any kind of way about that person. Like, it's just like, all right, cool, you're not into it. Given everybody who's ever been like they're not into it, I have they are curious about it. So to have them is cool because it allows them to expand their curiosity. And if when you feel your curiosity is just not what you want, then okay, that's cool. Like, it's not for everybody. Um, I like I think it's harder for women with it than women getting men to deal with it compared to men getting women to like it. Mainly because a lot of men are very macho and very alpha male-ish who feel like I'm good enough. Like, I don't need none of that other shit. Like, what you talking about? Like, that's different. So I think women have a hard time getting men. And I tell a lot of my male friends who are like that, like, yo, man, you don't know how much it helps you. Like, if you allow yourself to indulge in and really get to knowing it. I hate this mic. I hope y'all can really hear me, but I don't like that stuff just sitting in my face. I don't know if y'all can really hear me that great anyway. If y'all can't, let me know. I'm trying to figure out how to work these mics and stuff. I have like multiple mics that's run, so I don't know which one's not hearing right. Um, but yeah, I tell guys all the time, like, open your mind, like, allow yourself to be open to other things besides what you like. Go out. I I used to go to the sex store like for first dates. Like, I used to just go, like, take a girl to the sex store, let's see what she's into, even if she's never been before. Like, let's go, let's see what's up. And you take them in there, and like, if they never been before, their eyes be like, oh, what is this? I never seen this. What is this, babe? How does this work? And having some kind of knowledge of it sometimes helpful. It becomes a very helpful tool to have some kind of knowledge in that field. So you guys can talk and have different time. And it can be fun. Everything doesn't have to be a dildo or everything doesn't have to be this kind of play. Like it's so many stuff, so many toys that can be used for so many things. Like I'm gonna do a live next time where I bring out stuff and explain to you how you can use them for couples because it's toys that's just for couples. That is so much fun if you allow yourself to have fun and allow yourself to, take off that wall of guard. I mean, just like the remote control stuff. That's I'm gonna bring that up in my long distance. I got a topic long distance relationship, and that's a toy that's like uh can help a lot with that. Um, yeah, remote control stuff so that you can control over your phone. They have toys now that I can literally turn my phone on. She could be in a whole nother place. And I'm like, yeah, baby, what's up? "Oh," from the phone. Like we're at a new age. I mean, this and if you're just with somebody who just loves sex and you guys love each other's energy the same way, it's toys that you can buy that just enjoy those energies. I mean, a toy can be blindfolding. I mean, it's so much stuff in it. So, is it a deal breaker? No. But my thing is try it once. Try it a few times. Try different stuff. And if you don't like it, then it's that's not us. But don't knock it till you try it. Some stuff is really just fun. It brings another spice, another level. It gives a different kind of energy, especially some of these remote control stuff. Because you could be in places having fun and nobody knows what the fuck is going on in your world. Just y'all two. So is it ever no? But try it. Like I said, one day I'm gonna do a video and I'm just gonna bring toys out. And yeah, I got a lot, and I'm good. Everybody, all my friends know I sell them. I sell them every once in a while. I freaking give them in raffle baskets. With my book, I gave everybody a toy. Like I believe every girl deserves a toy. And that's one of my mottos too. Every girl deserves a toy, especially if you're single. Like it'll help you. It'll help you a lot and save you some drama in relationships. Like if you can get a nut off, you might not deal with some of the people that you deal with. That's just one of my mottos. I could be totally off in that, but that is really one of my mottos. A good nut to keep you from fucking somebody you didn't want to fuck before. So okay. I knocked out him. I mean, one, two. I don't did that 5 topics. 5 topics. How many I got? One, two. I got FOMO. FOMO. And if y'all got one to throw in a comment, I'll get a tattoo. But the more I'm going, the more I'm trying to avoid certain ones because they're kind of harder. But I'm gonna finish this one person's off. Her other one was, who are better cheaters, men or women? Women. I don't know if this is a up for debate type one, but women, because men aren't that nosy in most cases. We're not that. We don't think that hard. We're not overthinkers. We ain't gonna dig deeper into if this person is or isn't doing something. And a lot of us are very cocky to believe, man, I'm so good, they won't do it. But actuality, women have it worse than guys. Like I've worked with porn stars, I've worked with, models and stuff, and I've seen their inboxes. Like a woman being faithful is way harder than a guy being faithful. I could probably say that now after seeing what some of y'all women go through. Like literally, if I don't women don't even have to ask for a dick pic. It is literally in their inbox. Soon as a guy can get into her, figure out how to get into her DM, if she says hello, dick pic. Like I don't get it. It's crazy how bad it is. So but women are so discreet and so like I remember I was watching this video like Women talk on the phone so much that they can have a conversation with a guy they're messing with. We wouldn't even know because we're so used to you talk on the phone. Half time, we don't even pay attention and zone out to your conversation. We don't even know. Or guys, we're so out of in tune with our mate majority of the time. We don't even know that you're doing something different. Like women can tell guys acting different and moving different. Most men don't know. We don't care. Like we don't pay that much attention. A woman can if a woman get a dude NBA 2K when it first comes out, she could literally have a whole nother relationship going on because most gamers, they ain't even gonna know you ain't even there. Like they not even gonna know you're not paying attention no more. Because we are into it. Bam, I'm going on. All right, then. You don't nah, just give me some chips, boo. I'm good. We can do this for countless hours. This right here, we can do this for hours on top of hours. She could be in a whole nother room with a whole nother conversation. We don't know. Especially if you got to do with the headphone joints. When they put the headphones on, got the mouthpiece on. Yeah, motherfucker, shake something. I'm in your ass. I'm in your ass. Okay, okay, okay. We don't know the fuck is going on in the other room. Like my brother lucked out. His girl gonna have a hard time cheating on him because one, he's emotional, hella fucking emotional, and two, she plays games with him. So when she not playing games, he be looking like, "Babe, you wanna play? Nah, I'm cool." You mad? Did I do something wrong? I'm sorry. Like that's him, cause she don't want to play no game. They play games together. They talk shit together all the time. So the moment she don't play no video game, he looking like she mad at me, bro. I was like, wow, what happened? I asked you to want to play the game. She was like, hell no. I was like, okay, she want to play the game. Nah, bro, she play every day, bro. She play every day. I was like, all right, not serious. I don't know. I ain't had nobody play video games with me. Shit. They be in there playing. I'll be playing by myself. She looking at me like, are you done? You finished? All right, but yeah, I just turned it on. But all right, I'm done. What's up? That's how it goes. I like, I don't know. You lucked out. She watched Sports Center too. She watched Y'all watching ESPN, watching the game, playing video games. Like, what the hell? Why would she cheat? Why would you cheat? You better stay and stick that shit out, bro. Make that shit work. She cook you, and she cool with you making a little bit of money, nigga. What the fuck? You winning, bro. Like, you better make this shit work. He calling talking about, bro. I think we about to break up. I'm like, bro, you better figure that out. Y'all better figure that shit out quick, fast, and hurry. Y'all young. Y'all got young problems going on. Y'all ain't got no kids, nothing. Bro, y'all living best lives right now. Shit. Figure this shit out now. Yeah, that's what I tell them all the time. But he said she was cheating. I guess come to find out she was doing that for allegations. I'm not gonna say. I don't know the whole story. I stay away from it half the time. But I think women are better cheater. That's my that's my because men we're so absent minded. We are. No matter how unabsent minded we are. I think more men have ADHD than women, and I could be wrong, but I feel like we do because our minds go in 50 million places all the time, and women are overthinkers. So as y'all focus on shit and y'all think about that shit, we might not. We ain't question. I don't. If a man, I feel like men who are like overly protect, like overly jealous and all that, is because they do fuck that shit too. That's my motto. They do fuck ass shit too, so they like that. They act like that, so they fuck calling you. Who the fuck on the fucking phone right now? I don't give a fuck. I don't. The moment I am bad. I am gonna admit I am bad. I'm like, she's on her phone. She ain't talking to me. Oh fuck! I can play my Angry Bird. Like I'll go watch the game in peace. Like, oh, I can finally watch the game. Oh, I can watch what I want to watch on TV. Oh, cool. She on the phone. She doing her. Oh, fuck. Video game. Oh, fuck. Angry Bird. She on the phone. And those are moments for man, those are moments for men. Uh So yeah, that's different for us. That's our different grind. So I mean, like I said, I don't can women cheat? Yes, they're way better cheating than guys. Fucking way better. And I've grown up with a house full of women, and I've grown up around a guy. My dad was shitty when it came to cheating. Whoo, he was getting busted every time I turned around. But his girl was cheating on him. He didn't know a motherfucking thing. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right. So she done. I'm gonna go through those. I'm gonna go through all those topics right there because those ain't the hard thinking, hard moment conversations for me. Because I talk about that shit all the time. Um, before I go into something, before I go into more like the relationship, because those are just the rest of them are relationship conversations, deep ones. I'm gonna hit on something my friend Addie came to me with. I'm a hailing because I told her, Addie, you should be doing this shit with me because I don't, this is what you're doing. She was one of the first people that ever really came to me about doing this kind of shit. Addie was like, Marcus, you'll be funny, you'll be great. We could do it, Marcus. And James supposed to be here too, but yeah, he doing him. So Addie came to me with this one. And it was really a good one for mental health. Just to calm down the energy I got so far. Let's go here with this. All right, cool. Drugs. Whew. Damn you, Addie. With the lack of mental health, especially with minority communities, I bet within the minority communities, how does weed help yet damage those communities due to the legalities behind it? Why? Why would she go there with me? Why? Because she knows my lifestyle. She knows my family. She knows what we've done, where I've been. She knows I've done stuff in my life. I'm not proud of it, but I've done better and I've lived better since. So, how do I feel about drugs? It's hard because I indulge in it. I smoke weed every once in a while, but I found myself more and more gearing away from it because it doesn't fix the problem. It's a band-aid. And my therapist is like, Marcus, I don't believe in band-aids. I believe in fixing the problem, getting to the root of the issue. And I feel like sometimes we drink and we smoke. I'm drinking because I have like right now I'm drinking. Why? Because I am not a very outgoing person. I'm not very big on dealing with people. I'm not a very people person all the time. But for everybody saying I'm drunk, I'm faded, like I'm life of the party. So to allow myself to talk and really go through all this stuff, especially when I'm sitting here by myself in the room doing this, I drink to be able to be communicative or social, whatever that shit called. So, but how do I feel about drugs? I get it. I get it. Weed helps a lot of people. People feel like weed. Some people just smoke weed just because they just want to get high and just zone out. But I also know the downside of it. I know the belly of the beast. I have family that's done stupid jail time. I got a relative in jail right now doing 50 something years, not behind drugs, but he got extra time because of drugs. Um, I've had family fight addictions, had family die from addictions. And, I've watched people go from being nice looking people to being some fucked up looking ass people behind drugs and behind the addiction. Now, weed is it people look at it like, it's not that bad. It's just weed, Mark. It's just weed. Yeah, it is. But I know people who smoke every day, all day. And I'm at a point where I'm like, but why? Why do we smoke all day? Like, why? Like, I have homies like who I try to get them jobs, like try to get them careers and get their money right, get their career life. And I said, all you had to do was stop smoking. Like you gotta take a drug test, you gotta stop smoking, at least to get in. Ah, you almost had me, bro. You almost had me. I gotta stop. Nah, I can't do that. I was like, wow. Like you have kids, you have responsibilities. and smoking is more important than taking care of your responsibilities. Wow. Because see, my friend asked me about legalities behind it. It's legal now, so you can smoke weed all you want to smoke. Like that's not a problem. Selling it, hmm, problems within that. It's still legal to be a drug dealer, but I know drug dealers working at Taco Bell. Literally, I done ran to the pusher in the neighborhood was at the grocery store throwing throwing my oranges in the bag. All right, then, homie. Yeah, that's gonna be what tomorrow. I was like, wasn't you selling weed the other day? Like, what happened? Dispensaries, Marcus. I was like, oh, you lost your business. I feel you. All right, you want to get this real job though, bro? Want to come get this real money? He didn't want to hear me. But yeah, so it's a hard thing. So I wanted to get on that because you said that the damage of our communities, I do, I do feel like it does damage. Like I do feel like it has done a lot of damage, and everybody's like, it's just we, but you'll be surprised how many people are not on another level in life, mentally, emotionally, physically, because they're using the crutch. Like weed is a crutch to them. Like it's not, they're not solving problems. They're not advancing because they're gonna keep themselves minimal to be able to still indulge on this instead of figuring out why this is so important. I can only say this because I watched my cousin stop drinking and found other ways of dealing with those problems. And now he's like the super bodybuilder. He left one addiction for another one. Now he's like this super buff dude. But I believe you figure out that problem. If you just like smoking weed, then just do it for fun and recreation. When you socially, I have a whole liquor cabinet. Like I have liquor for days. I drink. I've been sipping the same cup for a minute now because now I've learned how to control my drinking because I felt it was causing a problem. Instead, so now why is it causing a problem? Why am I drinking? Oh, because I'm not dealing with this situation. Let me go deal with this situation so that drinking don't become something I need in my life all the time. I drink to have fun, drink to turn up. But on a day to day, I don't drink. Like it's not that serious to me. I got so much liquor, I'm just collecting the bottles because it look nice. That's it. All right, just to say I got it. So when people come over and they really want to drink and we really got like it's some real people I really fuck with, like, all right, man, pop it. All right, I don't care, let's do it. But does it cause damage? Yeah. I feel like it's done a lot of damage. And I feel like we need, instead of relying on one thing, we need to figure out a way to deal with it the right way and go get the right kind of help. I've said this in many videos before. Mental health is serious. Go get help. Don't be scared to get it. Don't be scared to sit down and talk to somebody because sometimes that's what we need. We need to be able to talk to somebody. We need to be able to sit down and have real conversation with people that is not biased, that don't know us, that don't know nothing about us, don't know who we are except who we tell them we are, who we give them our truth to, and they have to go by our truth and tell us how to deal with our truth. Not be like, but it's none the extra because there's no extra need to be given. They don't know you, they don't know who you probably smacked before or who that person is. There's no emotional connection between them and that other person's or other stuff that's going on. Get that help, take that, enjoy that. All right, that's, that's out. So there you go, Addie. Do I think it does damage? Yes. I have stopped. I haven't smoked in a long time now. It's just, yeah, I sip Hennessy every once in a while now. I'm doing better. And I wasn't a heavy smoker either then. Shit. Weed's expensive. I'm budgeting, cleaning my credit. I need my life. Weed is expensive as an expensive habit, and I don't have addictive personality. So here we go. Let's go with I'm gonna go with polyamorous relationships. Yeah. Okay. So I'm actually I watched this show Me and my mom watched this show, Chasing a Sister Wife, and I watched Sister Wives or something like that. And you know what? I got mixed feelings on this. I'm for it. Know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna tell you I'm not for it. I'm very biased with my for it in it because I couldn't do another dude. I couldn't be husband number two. I couldn't be husband number one, and there's two, three, four, five of us. No, I couldn't do it. I don't. I'm jealous. Like I get jealous. Like I ain't never really been a jealous person, but I can't imagine standing there and she's like, "All right, baby, have a good day," mwah," and then she go over and kiss another. Mwah. Nah, fuck that. Nah, just fuck it. And I'm because then I think like then I look at like, did you fuck me and then go fuck him? Like, I'm not good enough. Like I'm not enough. Like Uh, it's hard. It's hard for me with another guy. I don't like guys around me. Period. Like I go to work. That's it. When I get done from work, I don't want to be around guys. My kids are different. Those are my sons. Like I don't know. Look, I'm no different. But I don't spend out at family house like that. I go there, we kick it, then I'm out. And yes, totally double standard. I'm cool with that. I do not. I just I can admit it. That's why people like, well, what? Then it ain't gonna work. All right, cool. I'll deal with it. Fine. I just don't like dudes. I don't like dudes around me. I think because I'm such a competitive person, I'm such an asshole. Like I look at dudes real funny. Like I'm a real paranoid individual. And yeah, I'm laying in the bed by myself, lonely, sharing her with the other dudes, man. Oh, what? Oh, fuck. I don't sleep at night. I couldn't imagine being there and I'm hearing the bed oh, I might shoot him. Ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. The next day while she gone, if I'm home and I'm alone, he's like, "What's up, bro?" Man, fuck you, bro. Like, fuck you so loud for, my nigga. Like, y'all couldn't be quiet. Like, y'all couldn't wait till I go to sleep. Like, what the fuck is you here for? Like it had to be like separate houses. Like it couldn't be in the same house at all. But no, it had to be a big ass like uh, fucking Mike Tyson mansion type shit. Like I'm in one wing, he in the other wing. Like I couldn't be sleeping. Hey, shut the fuck up! They're losing it. Like stupid losing it. Oh, then you come there. Hey, get the fuck off of me. Don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me. No. No, no. Oof. Babe, what are you, bro? I heard you scream with him. I don't like that shit. go, go back in that room with that motherfucker over there. Fucker, come over here. Get the fuck out my way. Like, get out of here. I couldn't fucking lose it. Fucking get up in the morning. He in there in the refrigerator, blood ash nigga. Will say you want some juice. Don't want the motherfucking juice, bro. Don't. Hey, nigga. I swear, bro. Like, say something again, bro. I'm firing. Like, put some fucking pants on, bro. Like, I lose it. I know me. Like, oh, fuck. But because of the way the economy is, I could look at it and say, I can understand why we need another one of these motherfuckers in here. Oh shit. I just kind of do like that's just hard for me. And and even though I'm more for a girl situation, but at the same time, I'm still thinking like, how does it work? Like, how we gonna make this work? Because I've been looking like somebody gonna be mad every time I turn around because I'm not either we in the same bed or we it's one bed. Like we get this one of those big ass celebrity type beds or something. Cause then you gonna be mad, like, oh, I gotta figure out we're gonna have a fucking chart. All right, Tuesday. You got Tuesday? All right, cool. All right, you work late on Wednesday, so I'm on Wednesday. We be together over here. Okay, cool. And then See, that's too much thinking. I'm for it if it could figure out to make it work. I'd be probably cool with it because I live in California and I know how times is in these streets. And I know at one point I'm gonna get old. Like I know I get old. See, I was brought to my attention to think differently because of who I am and how I act. I get unemotional. And sometimes that's why I'm cool with another girl because then you could deal with the emote. Like she can be the emotional one. Like, yo, he he doesn't care. Go to her. Let her do the pampering and caring and shit, babe. Like I'm about this business right now. I'm handling business. Like go about that. Like I'm cool with that. And I couldn't be in there with another dude. I come in the house, she laid up on his chest. Oh, man, what's up? Oh yeah, man. You didn't respond to the text fast enough, bro. What the fuck? What was the text for? I was working. What do you want? See, exactly. That's your problem, Mark. That's your problem. Man, you shut the fuck up, bro. I swear again, I'm gonna beat your ass. Shut the. I told you before. Why you? I fucked up now because you was running your motherfucking mouth before. Keep talking, nigga. Keep say something else. Say. You know what? I'm going to my room. I'm going to my room. I catch y'all in a little bit. You don't say a motherfucking. You know what? Say something again. I'm busting another lip. Busting. I get the both of them top bottom. Fuck the shit up. I'll be right. I just got off work. I ain't got time for this shit. Where my cup at? What's dinner? Fucking hungry. I just know I'm I'm ignorant. I know it. I'm ignorant. But do I understand it? Yes. Could I probably be in one? Probably. I told my mom was like, I can see you with two chicks, Marcus. I was like, what? Like I said, I can totally see it because of who you are. She was like, I don't know if one chick. I said, yes, one chick can. Totally can, ma. It's totally possible. I'm not that difficult. She said, but I was like, I just say, yeah, because I would need it because I need somebody else to deal with the emotions I don't have. Fine. Like, what would be the perfect person? I don't know. It's like I said, it's a hard one for me. I don't know. This is literally hard. But am I for it? Yes. Am I just couldn't do nothing, dude. I can tell you, I couldn't do nothing. Not at this age. Like if I became a diabetic, then yes. Like this sounds bad because if I became a diabetic and my shit don't get up like it's supposed to. Yes, you can have somebody else. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm only good for motion at that time. I'm only good for conversation at that point. If he stopped working, all I'm good for is cooking dinner and taking care of the kids. That's all. I'm security, emotional support. That's all I'm gonna be. But no, I'm that crazy as shit. Okay, so that's my view on polyamorism. I'm for it. I'm not against it. I just know with two chicks, I'll be looking like, are we in two different beds? Like, what are we doing? Like, is she my girlfriend too, or just one of you guys is my girl? Like, am I married to both of you, or just her? Like, who is she mine? Are you mine? She's yours? Like, I need to know. So, like, if I come in and smack your ass, I gotta smack hers too. Like, am I expecting the same things from you as I did from her? Like, what are we doing? Like, what's her responsibilities in this house? Um, she's daycare. So I mean, or one of you guys are daycare, and we going to work and just keeping shit. Like, I want to know. Like, that's all I need to know. What's going on here? So yeah, that's my balance. I love you on it. I'm crazy, not perfect. So yeah, don't judge me. I'm being no, but I did research. Like, we was sitting, you know, don't look at like this. Like, you think they're both doing it, or just one? But you trying to like, there was a white chick in there, and she was married to this guy, and he wanted, you fell in love with this chick that was like in like Argentina or so he divorced his wife, but he would go over there, marry her, get everything visa, and bring her here. His wife was there. Like, did she really want it? She like, did you really want it, or did he want it? Like, who was it for? Like, that's the part like we were trying to figure out. Like, because she was so distraught about it. I'm like, I don't know. And then there was another couple who was there, and it was like a oh, the sound. I don't know. Like I've been talking into it, but I guess I'm looking at these little notches. They're not moving. I don't think this mic is doing its justice. Like it was supposed to be doing justice, but I think I got to figure out a way to make this mic oversee that mic. I think I'm pulling the mic from here, but if I tell this to turn off, then it turns off the sound for everything. I'm kind of confused. So I'm gonna buy me a stand. I'm gonna buy me a whole little mic stand that runs the whole podcast situation, all that, and hopefully that fixes all this and fixes the whole situation. By the way, like I was saying, we were watching this show, and it's a black guy who was just recently online. He got divorced from the chick that he brought over. I think she was like Kenyan or something like that. I don't know what she was, Ethiopia something. And they met online. He was married to a chick that was here already, so they did a non-legal marriage, and they got divorced recently too. But like it was weird. Like I didn't get it, but I mean I was trying to understand. Like I'm watching it to understand. And I want to understand because I also want to understand people on people's way of thinking. Like part of my what I wanted to do at one time was to be a relationship counselor. So I wanted to, and mostly it was in sexual relationships, but hey, I learned everything about it. And so in doing research and studying, I wanted to know like how does stuff work? Because the one guy who had a TV show at first, he had 5 wives and he had money. He was Mormon. He lived in I think Utah or something like that, and he had like a cul-de-sac with 5 different houses. So every day of the week, he was at a different house. So I was like, does it work? Like, okay, I'm gonna see him again for a week, but I can go over the house and see the other wives whenever I feel like it. And we all get together on Saturday and Sunday. That's how it kind of was. Yeah. Yeah, it was weird. So on Saturday and Sunday, he went to his first wife's house. So he would stay there Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then Tuesday go to the other ones. So the first wife, he got him to come home 2 days out the week, something like that. So yeah, that was different. Now, so that topic's over. But I'm still do research. I want to learn more about it. I'm really learning stuff about it. I'm really trying to understand more about it than anything else. And then long distance relationships. I'm gonna end with this one. I'll let somebody come with a different topic, but I'm gonna end with this one. How do I feel about them? It's difficult, but at the same time, because of my career and what I do, I'm always away from home. And as I get further in my career and do jobs where I travel, like to make money, because like right now, with the scope of work and COVID and all that, people are always, getting laid off. Jobs are all over. Jobs aren't going up. So if somebody say, "Hey, Marcus, we got a job out here making double what you pay," it's kind of hard to be like, "Nah." Organization is you ever hear a phone go off? I don't know who the fuck phone is, but I think it's my son. Who the hell? Who the hell calling him at 10 o'clock at night? My oldest. This is gonna be fun because this team lost. What do you want? What up? You already know what it is. You already know what it is, dude. Your team suck. Your team is trash, bro. Trash. Hey, your team got beat so bad. I said, I'm going to bed. That was embarrassing. He said, your team is trash, bro. Like, I can't believe your team put up them whack numbers, dude. And you was like, you up there big up in Ben's Roethlisberger. They suck. And then hold on. Then you got in your feelings and started and didn't want to talk to nobody when your team lost. But when your team, yeah, whatever. Your team is sorry. Don't you ever cheer about that team again. Huh? Yeah. That was a waste of energy. Hold on. Here, get some more trash talking from your brother. It goes down here. Put on the table right now. Hey, I'm a Raider fan, but I'm from Kansas City. That's the home team. That's our family. The whole family, we all Raider fans until our Raiders get kicked out. Then we gotta say, all right, we go back home. All right, we still home team. So we from Kansas City, Missouri. We all country bumpkins, but Raiders is just I don't know. It just make us feel good to just be ghetto. I feel like a Raiders is a ghetto team. Like Raiders are the ghetto team, and if you're a Cowboys fan, you're a bougie ghetto person. That's my model. That's how I feel about it. But anyway, so yeah, we go in, and I talk mad trash about that. So long distance, like I said, it's hard. It's 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 doable though. It's doable. Um, and it's something I had to work on myself was like communication. I mean, it's all about talking and being, being real about stuff. The hardest part is time, being away from each other, communicating, the emotion, the physical, all that stuff. Those would be the hardest parts. But yeah, it's a beast. But like I said, I'm in a field to where I'm around people that do it all the time. They tell me it's just that, like, you said, understanding. Like my boss, he lives in San Diego, works in Burbank. He goes home every weekend. He goes home. Every other week, if we ain't got nothing to do, he goes home. Like he either I'll stay there at the job and do the work, and he goes home, or whatnot, unless it's something major. But I give him availability to go home. Like us working, me on the crew gives him availability to go home. He's like, normally he doesn't have that availability. He's normally just out on the road and go home when he can. Like my other coworker, Dennis, he lives in Arizona. He's married, got a whole family and all that. He goes home once a month for a weekend. And he said, Marcus, like, it's not easy. It's not easy, but him and his wife been together for umpteen year, like 25 years or something like that. He said the easier part for him is now that he's a journeyman, he makes a good amount of money traveling. He gets to pick his own contract and stuff like that. So when he does go for a long period of time, he's able to make a substantial amount of money. So when he does go down, he don't have to worry about being down. He can stay home for a little bit. He'll be home for like a month or two, and then he'll get back on the road and go back to work. Same thing with my boss Cisco. But Cisco got like so many kids that he really gotta work. He really gotta grind it out to make this money. I mean, living in California and trying to grow and all that, it's hard. It's a very hard business. It's a very hard place to live. So it becomes difficult. I know guys who do it. I know guys who drive home every day. And they do it, but like my uncle, he lives in Paris and work in Silmore or something like that. He leaves his house at 2 in the morning. He leaves his house at like 3:30, I think. I think he gets up at 2. He leaves at 3:30. He's at work by 5. He doesn't get home until probably about 7 or 8 o'clock at night every day. And when he comes in, he's dead. And his wife be on his neck like, you don't give me I was like, and I remember they was talking like, damn, like, but dude gone all the time. I mean, at least he come home. Like, sheesh. He could be staying where he at and getting real sleep. And I know what we do. I know how hard he work. My uncle be looking beat up. Like he be looking drugged through the dirt because he's so tired. He's so hard. But he does that drive. He likes to drive though. I've been in a few bad accidents and it's kind of giving me a bad complex a little bit. I don't like driving early in the morning. It really fucks with me because I my last bad car accident, a driver fell asleep behind the wheel and ran through the back end of my car and messed up my neck and my back. And that was an early morning drive. And because I was somewhat kind of tired too, I didn't, I'm normally a defensive driver. I didn't see him because I wasn't focused like I needed to be in that drive. And I wasn't able to maneuver or open my car up a little bit more or switch over lane when I would have normally seen him coming full speed and look in my mirror like, oh shit, and move out his way. So it's hard. I mean, like I said, I done flipped my car over. I done fell asleep behind the wheel. I flipped my Jeep over. Um, going to work before. I've had some bad accidents, so it's a very hard one for me. Like when I'm after the wild, I'll be like, yo, I'm just gonna stay over this way because I'm tired. I can't do it. And there've been plenty of times where I was making long drives. I've pulled over and fell asleep in my car, or I've had just enough to get to my location and I don't have enough to get out of the car. I've I've pulled in front of the house and fell asleep in the car and pulled up and then parked and turned the car in Cato. I've literally fell asleep and pulled up in my auntie's driveway in her grass. I put up in her grass and fell asleep in the car. And my like auntie come bang on the window. Marcus. I was like, oh, yo, what's up? What time is it? She was like, boy, I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. Turn the car back on and hit the corner. Went right back to work. Like it gets like that. And I would tell people that's why I work so hard. I learn so much. I grind so hard. I create other businesses. I create other stuff for me so that I ain't doing this shit forever. I ain't doing it. I'm making my money, handle my business so that I ain't gotta do it forever. Because it is a toll. It's a struggle. It's a grind. I've learned now I got a bigger respect for construction workers, for the guys who landscapers, stuff like that. I got a bigger respect for them because growing up, you don't look at them and think like how hard that life is, how hard and how much they put into this. I remember I was telling a dude before, like we were talking one time, I was like, people look at construction workers as like bottom of the barrel type jobs and people who ain't really smart and this and that. But people don't realize it's people in these trades making more money than people that got degrees. It's people in these trades got more, doing more than people that got degrees and went to school for forever. It was a post the other day that my one of my mentors posted that said, this guy he joined a trade. He has no college degree or nothing like that, but he makes so much money a year without student loans. This person went to school, got umpteen thousands in student loans, and he barely makes this much. Both people making the same type of money. Just one got student loans and one don't, and one works harder than the other one does. So long distance relationship is hard. I mean, I know I jumped off topic, but it's hard, but it's doable. If you wanted to do it, I know people who survived it. I know people who been in long distance relationships for long periods of time and they're fucking happy. For some people, a long distance relationship work better for them than being home with each other every day. Because personality wise, it's better to not be in front of each other every day. Like they're good in spurts. Like they everything about they can have fun together. They have good conversation, all that. But their ways in front of each other all the time becomes irritating. One dude told me he said traveling saved his marriage. becoming a person who has the drive and travel away because it allows him to miss his wife and allows his wife to miss him. Everybody don't know it, but you need to check your zodiac signs and check your mate's zodiac sign because sometimes signs don't blend well together for long periods of time, and you guys have to see value in missing and acknowledging each other. So you need that. You need that break sometimes from each other. You need those good distance so that you can say, "Fuck, I miss this person. Fuck, I want to see this person. Fuck, I can't wait for him to get home." And sometimes distance and time away allow you to deal with situations that you sometimes can't deal with seeing each other every day. When you mad at each other all the time, when you mad and that person holds that anger in their face and in their demeanor every day until you fix the problem. Some people don't know how to fix that problem in that moment. Sometimes you need to be away and step away and get out your zone with each other so that you can step back and say, when you miss them, you really say, "Duck, like, what is they mad about?" Like, you come home, they not there. Like, so you see, and you could think, like, "Fuck, what did I do? Like, what happened? Okay, all right, all right, okay, cool, my bad. Let me deal with that. Let me cut them up. Like, yo, babe, my bad. That was me. Like, I tripped." Or you could call and say, "Babe, well, this is what it is. You know, this is why this happened like this." Where you could talk because now y'all done calm down. Now y'all kind of miss each other. Now y'all like, "Oh, man, I miss my babe." Like, fuck. All right, babe, my bad, my bad. Let's talk about this. Let's fix this out. Whereas you come home, y'all mad at each other all the time, and you to attitude like, "Man, fuck it. Yo, I don't worked all day. I ain't got time for this shit. Like, I don't even feel like doing this right now. All right, well, fuck you too. Well, fuck you. Bye." Now you're in the room. Y'all in the same house. Fuck, sleeping. I sleep in the motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. Yo, then y'all ain't talking. Y'all ain't communicating. Y'all ain't doing each other anyway. And y'all in long distance relationship in your own house. So sometimes it's different. Everybody communication is not where it need to be. Communication is very hard. Like it's hard to communicate. And it says it should be easy when you love somebody, but sometimes when you love somebody, you love somebody, it's actually harder because you care about feelings, you care about emotions. So sometimes that distance help. That distance be like it gives some people time to think. Some of us is silent thinkers or individual thinkers. We need moments to think on our own. Like we need, especially like if you're a person who's a natural loner, you're a person who's a natural overthinker. Sometimes you need moments to think without the other extra shit. So how I feel about long distance relationship, I feel like it could work. I feel like until you know, especially if you ain't got your communication skills built up and dealt with right, or you ain't got, let's say you ain't got your emotions and your feelings and stuff, and you ain't in tune with who you are the right way, then yeah, I feel like it definitely worked for y'all. For those situations, it definitely worked. Believe me, I've been there. Like, yo, I needed time. Like, I need some time. Everybody, oh, we were just boyfriend. We was not living together. You was easy to deal. You could fix it. I was like, cause I ain't gotta see you. I ain't gotta feel with your emotions every day. I ain't gotta walk in the house at the long day when I'm tired and I'm beat up and gotta see you looking at me like you hungry. Too bad to make shit for your ass. You ain't gotta deal with none of that. Like you come home, like I get to come home and just think like fuck. Like what I do now? Everything is over. Day over. I'm sitting there chilling. And I'm just by myself. Like now, I gotta think. Like, yo, how do I fix that? Like, how do I make her happy? And it's easier to be like, now, babe, let's go on a date. Let's just talk and hang out, have a good time. Compared to when you live with somebody and you come in the house and then already you're on 10, you're like, fuck. Like, here we go. That's when you start seeing dudes. When you see people make that post, like, my favorite time is in my car before I go in the house. You ever see a person sitting in their car before they go in the house every day for long periods of time? That's because the shit in the house is worse than what they've been through all day. That's worse. Like fuck, I'm about to go in here. Either some badass kids in here, kids is bad as shit. And you need a break before you go in. You need to digress before you go in there. Or you about to go in there to somebody who been giving you shit, and they send a text. We need to talk. Man, let me have another drink real quick. go up in this motherfucker right now. Hey. All right, fuck it. Here I go. That's a lot of men, a lot of days. Y'all don't know it. Y'all don't know it, but a lot of men, a lot of days. They didn't been a corner first, ladies. He literally parked outside 3-4 houses down where you can't see his car, drinking a tall can, telling himself, fuck, I don't want to go in here and deal with this shit right now. It's literally, believe me, I've driven down plenty of streets and seen dudes just in their car. I done seen a part where dudes done seen each other in the car so much doing it, they got out the car and started talking to each other. Like, man, you don't want to go in the house? Hell no, bro. Man, I ain't about to go over here right now. She about to go in about some shit. And dude was like, shit, mine too. I got a car. Me too. What y'all drinking? Like, I'm drinking this tall. Man, I got some Hennessy. Man, pop that, bro. I don't mess. That's how I know all my neighbors. Yeah, my neighbors gonna sit there and had a bottle before. Like, you don't want to go? No. Yeah, no. Oh, especially when I start having kids. Psh, I just stood in front of my door just like this. This don't make no motherfucking sense. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, shit, I gotta go in here and deal with these. Oh man. I done pulled up at plenty of baby mama functions and was like this. I love my kids. I love my kids. I love my kids. Just taking myself out the car. But oh man, we went in for an hour and 26 minutes. I thank y'all for watching. I thank y'all for listening, laughing with me, joking with me. Yeah, send me some more topics. I'll get on them. I'll do another live. This was fun. This was cool. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the volume still trying to figure this stuff out. But I'm here. This has been me, Verbal Low. You also Mad Poet. I didn't do Poet. I just verbal today. Yo, I'm here. I'm talking shit. I'm doing me, drinking liquor. Come drink with me. Come sit with me. Come listen to me. Watch my other videos. Come get in. Tell your friends. The more people talk, the more people I'm gonna start really getting into. Believe me, I got a lot of shit I can talk about. I know a lot of motherfucking people. I've been through a whole bunch of shit. If I had the patience, I'll write a book about it. But I don't have the patience to write a book about my life. Yeah, it's not that. Oh no. And this is better than going to therapy. Because can't nobody send them back. Y'all can just sit there and write comments all y'all want. But I can do this and act the fool and act new. So yeah, like I said, share it, repost it, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna go in again. Who knows? Depending on what goes. Like I said, I'm gonna get more topics, and I'll read. Some people, I'm sure people come to me and comment about the topic and stuff I said, and I'll go in about that too. I got some interviews coming up soon. I don't know how they're gonna post them, how they doing them. I got people that want to come to me about poetry, and I might just do. Don't get it wrong. I'm a poet. I'm a writer. I'm gonna do days where I just go in on my poetry and just have a ball doing that. Y'all go watch me act a fool on that, especially because I'm writing the poetry book is about to come out soon. The 5-door book is ready. The no, not 5 doors. The foreplay is ready. Writing in my journal, volume 1 is done. That's moving. I've currently sold out of all my stuff. But if you want it, let me know. I'll get it to you. I got stuff going on. I got a lot of movements making. Yeah. Thank y'all again. Hope you had a good time. Hope I didn't bore y'all. I try to be entertaining. Yeah, I try. So anyway, like I said, enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm your boy, Verbalo. I'll catch you.